walking. I had some pretty good dialogue this afternoon. I enjoyed it. I'm sorry I cut off short, but I got to homegirl's house. So whoever prays out there, uh, keep her in your prayers. Her name is Yami, and oh boy, she's really, I don't know. She needs prayer, help, and all that. Anyway, I am on my way. And it's crazy for me how I come across, well, not, oh, it's goat heads. I gotta break them off my feet because I don't want to. Okay, so I was gonna catch the bus, but I thought I'll walk. But this afternoon, that was some pretty good dialogue. Honestly, somebody asked me, said Catherine Kennedy, Kennedy, Kennedy. Okay, fine, Catherine Kennedy asked, what is truth? And then they said that somebody did, I don't know, somebody asked questions. But I'm back on the subscribe because I appreciate my subscribers. I do, big time. I appreciate them all. And I like the, thank you. And I like that. I like that because kind of put a jolt in the, and I'm getting more subscribers. So again, thank you, subscribers. I appreciate it. I mean, it's 134, I believe now. And it may, I know, in the scope of things, it don't seem like much, but to me, it's everything. So I just want to thank you. So I thought I'd walk home tonight, give you guys a different aspect of Yakima. So let's do this. I'm actually gonna walk in the middle here where the trees are. You know? Here we go. We're walking in the middle of the trees. It's kind of neat. If you look at it, you can see the rows of trees. Look at that. As we walk. And it's soft. I like the soft ground and the dirt. Anyhow, so I just got back from the library. I was at the library. I got a lot of things to do. A lot. You know? I gotta move out. I gotta, hello, Xavier, how you doing? Thanks for subscribing, I appreciate it. Anyway, here's another part of Yakima. I didn't give you guys this site yet. This is actually in the middle. This is Natchez Avenue. Here in Yakima. This used to be the dope spot back in the day, honestly. Natchez Avenue was a beast. Because they used to, honestly, I'll tell you right now, you might not all believe this or not. How's my day? Oh, pretty good. Thank you. I appreciate that. How's your day going? My day's really good, guys. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah. Anyway, so here's how the dope used to be crazy here on Natchez Avenue. The gentlemen, drug dealers, if you will, would literally stand on the corner. They literally would stand on the corner, like right here. And they would have cocaine in their hand in like a baggie. And when you pull up, they dish it out to you. That's crazy, right? Good. I just got done doing my homework. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah. Well, there you go. That's good. Going to school, huh? Right on. So, it's always good to do homework. But yeah, so anyway, here I be. This is a different part of Yakima, like I said. And if you notice, they got these old, this one they broke, but these old heavy-duty street lights. If you can see them, look. Can you see them? They're nice. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, hi. Hello, John Rhodes. How you doing? Yes, in the 5th grade. About to be in the 6th. Wow, there you go. There you go. Congratulations. Six. After 6, it's all downhill. That's what I heard. I think that's when you stop watching cartoons. I think. I don't know. I still watch cartoons. I love cartoons. My favorite are the old Bugs Bunny cartoons. That's awesome though. So you're either 10 or 11. Unless you're a genius, then you're 6. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I've seen those super smart kids be real young and in college, if you will. But good, awesome. 11, nice. It's about the right age to be to go into 6th grade. You know what's funny is I never went to kindergarten. They tried to enroll me in kindergarten, and the kindergarten, and this was in California, they said, no, he knows all his colors, he knows the alphabet, he can count to 1,000. We don't want him in here. About to be 12 in a few months. Oh, okay. So 11 3/4, I think that's what I saw there. Oh, okay, well, there you go. Right on. But yeah, I couldn't go to kindergarten. So I went straight to 1st grade. I was pretty good in school too, I really was. I mean, I didn't mean to be, it just, I don't want to say came natural, but you know what I mean. Anyway, yeah. But yeah, I never got into kindergarten. It's funny because, anyway, good old kindergarten, right? Crayons, napping, clay, glue, what else? I can't remember. Now it's tablets and reader boards, and I don't know what all they do nowadays. Okay, so anyway, this is the middle between, yeah, come on, those Natchez, good old Natchez Avenue. This is Natchez Avenue. It's an older avenue. This is where the well-to-do used to live. You can tell by the middle green grass here in the middle of the street. Let's see, when did you start school? Me? Oh, let's see here. Years and years ago, I started school when they still had chalkboards. So there you go. The antique chalkboards. You know what I mean? That's how long ago I started school. And we thought that was high tech. Oh, look. Yay. The ghetto. Starting to do the old, look at that, starting to do the old graffiti, look at that. Starting to get the graffiti out. Uh-oh. Everybody's mad, look at that. Yeah. This is like the beginning of a gangster movie, I guess. But anyway. So, I think this used to be a school. I don't know. Yeah, that's. Isn't drawing on people's property bad? Well, probably, yeah, probably. You know, it probably is bad. But hey, nothing a little paint remover couldn't take off, I guess. This used to be a school, I think, back in the day. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, I had a pretty intense conversation with folks on YouTube this afternoon, which was kind of cool. Anyway, this is the route I usually take. Different route than what you're used to. This is neighborhood. Good old Yakima neighborhood. The Salvation Army took this one over. Salvation Army took over this building. Look like they're renovating it and stuff. This building's been a lot of different things since I've been around. A lot of different things. See? Salvation Army, they took it over. There was a Champion Center at one time, but that one closed. And then, of course, you got your community building over here. Community building. See? Washington Fruit Community Center. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, that's another community center. A lot of things go on here. Looks like this tree kind of lost some of its arms. But yeah, community centers. And then the basketball courts. Let's see here. Okay. But anyway, I like walking this way just cause it's peaceful. This is Miller Park right here. This is Miller Park. Miller Park, good old Miller Park. Used to be a hangout for drug addicts. I think they kind of cleaned it up now. I mean, they cleaned it up before, but basketball courts. I love basketball. I love playing basketball. I remember one time I was playing a basketball with a bunch of 24-year-olds. And here I am, twice their age. And I'm playing with them. And we won. Our team won. I made the last winning point. And then they said, "You gonna play again?" I said, "Bro, I'm half your age, guys." Or I'm double your age. Heck no, man. I gotta rest. It was fun, though. It was fun. Kind of a mosaic thing here. Kind of cool. I don't know if you guys know what that is. There's a Japanese artist who created a wave like that. Humongous wave. If you look at it, look it up sometime. I can't remember the guy's artist's name. He's a Japanese artist, but you literally, when you look at his painting, you can actually hear the water. That's how powerful his painting is. Anyway, I could. But I remember in Spokane, somebody opened a club called The Wave, and they literally used his painting for it. Anyway, so we're walking down this way. And like I said, this is pretty much old Yakima, you know, pretty much. Old neighborhoods, whatnot, from back in the day. And yeah, it's pretty nice, pretty peaceful. You can see the sky, look at that. Isn't that nice? Beautiful, huh? I like this kind of stuff. I'm weird like that. I like peaceful walks. I like clouds. I don't know where the moon's at. I don't see it yet. Maybe it's not out tonight. But I'm a big fan of that kind of stuff. I used to be scared of clouds. Isn't that weird? Is that an ice cream? Oh yeah. Yeah, that's an ice cream truck. I don't know where it's at. It's got a little treble to it too, or a little, yeah, snare, I guess you'd say. But anyway, so good old, yeah, they do ice cream trucks here. It's a really big one though. I mean, it's a humongous one. They switched them up now. They figured you sell more ice creams if you have a bigger truck, I guess. But anyway, here we go. So this is 2nd Street before 1st Street, of course. It's so funny because when I worked at Ross, this is the route I used to take. Yeah, there it is, look. See it? That's the ice cream truck. You can hear it in the background. There's a few of them though. Whoa. So let's go down 1st Street because you get a little more action there. A little more cars, a little more va-voom, I guess you'd say. Okay, so this is, let's see, I never seen a nice cream truck where I live. Really? Well, that's wild. Well, let's get you a look at this one then. You can see one in action. Here, let's have you have a look at it. Give me a second here and I'll walk up to it. I won't buy any ice cream because they're a little pricey for me. Plus, I have ice cream at home, so. I remember when my kids used to say, "Hey, Dad, can I have ice cream?" I say, "You can scream all you want. Go ahead. Scream as loud as you want to." And they would say, "Ice cream." I say, yeah, go ahead, scream. Anyway, there it is. That's kind of a more ghetto one, but it used to be, here, let me get you a close up. Used to be a bus, little school bus. I don't want to walk up to it because they think I might want to buy one, so. But yeah, it used to be a little school bus. Now it's an ice cream truck. But anyway, this is good old Yaks. The neighborhood's north side. Remember when I was a kid, we called it north side. This was north side. We're coming to the, oh, you saw it? Cool. Yeah, you can hear the music in the background. Anyway, it's not even that cold, really. I mean, it's got a little wind to it. It's really not cold at all, actually. That's kind of nice. Winter is pretty much done with. But this gives you the idea of the kind of neighborhood. Anytime you see fences like this, you know it's kind of a ghetto-sized neighborhood. You know that. You know what I'm saying? Almost looks like bars in a jail, huh? Anytime you see stuff like that. Crazy, right? Oh, look. Well, that painting over there on the wall, they paid those people to do that. And I think the reason they paid those people to do that, like over here, this is actual people were paid to do that. If you can see the how long is the stream going? Not much longer. I'm going to be heading home here pretty soon. But look, check these out. Can you see them? The art. Hopefully it focuses. Oh, there it is. See? They actually paid people to paint that on there so nobody else paints graffiti on it. See that? They actually paid people to do that. They're going. But I decided to walk. Here we go. The main ave. They really fixed these. They just got done putting these nice new sidewalks in. And those kind of lights now, see? It looks like the old style, but with whatever you want to call it. There. That gives you an idea of the ghetto-ness of it all. See that? Used to be I think it was a green burrito and a Carl's, I believe. But it's closed up now. You know? And then, of course, these railroad tracks are here. And once in a great while, a train comes through here. Once in a great while, a train comes through. Once in a blue moon. You know? But, yeah, this is, North First Street, that's what it's called. North First Street. Now, I don't know if they're going to upgrade this area. They might. Because with the new sidewalk they put in, as you can see, both sides have this kind of sidewalk. They might be trying to upgrade it. Who knows? Preparing for future users or whatever. You know what I mean? Oh, let's see. I'm going to have to go in a little... I don't want to mess my sleep schedule up. I might come tomorrow to school. Yeah, you're good. No, don't worry about it. Go ahead and get your rest, man. Without you, it's fine, dude. That's fine. Because what's cool about these videos is they're always here. So you can always check them out later on if you want to. I appreciate you hanging on. Thank you, Xavier. And good on doing your homework. You have a good night rest. And crack them books tomorrow, man. We'll catch you later. Have a good night, man. I'm just walking pretty much. Thanks for listening, guys. I appreciate it. I really do. All my subscribers, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it very much. Yeah, we all need a rest. I'm having a field trip. Oh, nice. Where are you guys going on your field trip, if I can ask? Well, enjoy your field trip on Friday. I remember one time when I was a kid, we went to a dairy farm on a field trip. And they gave us little eraser cows, little cows that were erasers. That was crazy. Here's some folks walking on North First Street. There's a Mexican restaurant, of course, and another one over here. They got a lot of Mexican restaurants on First Street. Lots. Oh, a museum, right on. Oh, right on. Nice, nice. A museum, you can't beat that. What type of museum? Art, science? I mean, there's a lot of different museums. That's cool, though. I'm a big fan of museums. I really am. A lot of different stuff in there. It's a lot of stuff to take in. Sometimes I overwhelm myself with the art idea and with sculptures and statues and history and all that stuff. It really fascinates me. I do. But yeah. See, First Avenue, First Street, North First Street. Good old North First Street. Red Lobster too. See, they gotta have a Red Lobster. They're doing better now, I hear. I heard they were going under, and now they're doing better. They're coming out of their rut. See, you never see this many cars here. I've only eaten there once. I'm not a big seafood person. I've only eaten there one time. Just one time. I can't wait for tomorrow. It's half up to, oh, tomorrow. That means more sleep, and I could possibly chill again in your stream. Well, thank you. Yeah, I'll definitely be here. I like to stream because people keep telling me they like the stream, so I'm like, cool, I'll do the stream. Right? Anyway, that's awesome. Half day tomorrow, huh? That's cool. Tomorrow's Thursday, right? I think so. Anyway, yeah, thanks guys for checking out oh, look, this is North First. Wow. Anyhow, see, another Mexican restaurant. A lot of Mexican restaurants here, I'll tell you. A lot of Mexican restaurants. I've eaten here. I actually took my family there one time. I was shocked because it used to be a Wendy's back in the day. There's a Jack in the Box there. Trying to get to. This is where I live, the edge of town. Way at the edge of town. Oh, here we go. We made it. Yeah, look at that. I ate there once. Well, I used to own a food truck. I used to own a taco truck. So, we made authentic Mexican food. That's what we did. Owned that for a while. And then, let's see here. Yeah, there's a lot of... This right here is history in itself. Yeah, this Mexican restaurant there. And then there's another one, watch this, over there. So that's two kitty corner from each other. But then, there's another one. Watch this. They're all close proximity of each other. Watch this. There's another one over here. Right next to a tattoo parlor. So that's 1, 2, and then 3 over here. See? Fondita el Habanero. See? Another one here. And they want you to know they got tacos, tortas, burritos, quesadillas, mulitas, sopes, taqueria. And then of course they got, used to be one here. This was actually Aguas Tequilas, but it burnt down. This is where I took Sophia on our first date. We sat right there and played pool, a little bit of pool, but it burnt down. So now it's rubble. But this was Aguas Tequilas at one time. Gone now. So far that's 3 Mexican restaurants just on this side of the strip alone. 3. Watch, there'll be more. Yeah, this is wild. Here's one over here. I don't know if it's a nightclub or what, because I know on Fridays and Saturdays it's popping. But it's called Rancho de las Vacas. Now opening Mexican family restaurant and bar. See? So you got another one. So that's number 4 there. See that? How did it burn down? Oh, they were saying that it was a stove, from what I heard. And it was crazy because it was like a little smolder, and then before you know it, but just engulfed. It was an older building too, so that might have been the situation. Look, there's another one right there. Another Mexican restaurant. See it? With the lights on? And they serve breakfast all day from what I read. So that is number 5. See? Don't wait, there's more. Don't worry, there's more. Yeah, it burned down. So they just had to crumble it down. They had to basically tear it down. What's really crazy is the construction company that tore it down is right across the street. That's right. See that big crane? That's the company that tore that building down. So they were right across the street. They didn't even have to travel that far to tear it down. So this is number 5 Mexican restaurant. But wait, there's more. But yeah, this is North 1st Street. This is where I live, which is the end of the city, the end of town. It really is. Well, let's see what he says now. Was it good? Yeah, it was not bad. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. They did do a lot of good business on the weekend. I would see that. When I took Sophia there, her best friend wanted to order food, so she purchased her food, you know. And I wanted to be around Sophia for a long time, so I said, let me buy you a big drink. So I bought her a big giant one. I said, sip it slowly. That was one of the best nights of my life, straight up. Honestly, it was. But anyway, there's another one right there, look. Cielito Linda. That's another one. See that? Now, I don't know how that one's doing business. Oh, what does it say here? Oh, okay. Oh, he got him, look. 2 quicks, he got him. Get him, sir. Shark attack. Let's see here. Oh. Hold on real quick here. Let me see. Let me see here. I gotta turn this bright up because it's, well, we're on hiatus at the moment. She's in school, and I'm doing a lot. So kinda, sorta, I guess you'd say. How do you say that? How's the saying go today? It's complicated. Is that how they say it? Beautiful girl though, really beautiful, sweetheart. We have a lot of same interests: art, writing. She actually wants to produce a comic book, which is really cool. She told me the idea behind it. I won't share it because it's her idea, but it's a phenomenal idea. It's kind of funny too because I wanted to write a comic book at one time. Anyway, look at this. There's another one. Look at that. See, that's number, what, 6? But wait, there's more. Look, you got a little taco truck there. Look at, see that? Little taco truck there, and then you got a little cafe place, and then you got another little truck over there. So it's like this strip has that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So here we go. This is actually the Union Gospel Mission. This is where the homeless people go when they want a place to sleep at night. That's where they go. Here's the infamous fence where you can't see over, but you guys can because I can lift the phone up. Anyway, yeah. But see, taco truck. I had one of those. I literally had one of those. The name of it was called Cuatro Vientos, and we did good. I'm not lying. We did good. We did good, man. We did so good. But yeah, this is where the people that want to get off drugs and alcohol stay. So they have to commit to a year, and they get to stay in those nice, but they have to work. I kind of call it exploitation, because they don't have a place to stay. They have to work for them, and they get to save money because they don't have to pay somebody to do the job they do. It's crazy. Anyhow, I'm walking this way now. We're getting off First Street. Now we're walking this way to the back areas, and that's the end of town. See that big hill? That's it. Kaput, goodbye, no more town. You know. But yeah, this is where the dead area is. It's all quiet here, big time, big time, big time, big time. You know. So, what do you think? Right? I'm just glad to. No, I like to walk though. I really like to walk. I really like to be out and about. I love it. It's kind of refreshing, if you will. It's not so cold because we're venturing into spring. Spring's on the 21st, so that's right around the corner. You know what I mean? And like I said, let me do this again. To all my subscribers, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for checking out the channel. Thank you for liking some of the posts. I appreciate it. I want you all to know that. I really, really appreciate it. Big time, big time. And like I was sharing with you guys, I started this channel. Oh, let's see here. It helps. The more you walk, the less it hurts. That's true. No, that's very true. And the body was made for walking, believe it or not. I remember before I had my family, I was single guy and I walked everywhere. I walked. I'm not kidding. I lived in Tacoma, which is a way bigger city than this. And people would always ask me, they would say, why do you walk so much? Why do you keep walking? Why? And I told them, I said, well, when I first learned to walk, everybody seemed to be happy about it, so I thought I'd keep it going. People like that joke. It's true. You ever see when babies learn to walk, people are so happy, oh my God, they're walking. So, you know, and it's the best exercise there is. It really is. It burns a lot of calories. It gives your cardiovascular a good run through. I always tell people, jogging really isn't healthy because you're banging your knees up. When you think about it, you're going at a velocity at a high rate of speed more than walking. And when you land, each foot down, that's your whole weight coming on that one hip and one knee. That's a lot on the concrete. Now, maybe in the grass or on the ground, it'd be better because it's cushioned, but you're slamming into solid concrete, which can't be that healthy. But walking, well, you can evenly distribute your weight. You can easily, you're not impacting as much, I think anyway. And I'm not a doctor, so how does that song thing go? Yeah. But anyway, so this is it. I don't know if you guys can see the highway from here. Let me give you a zoom in. You can see the cars passing up there. Let me stop real quick. You'll see them go by in a second. That's one car going down. There it goes. There goes one. See it on top? That is the highway. That is the highway. That's the edge of town. That's literally the end of Yakima. That's literally kaput. No more Yakima after that. So when I say, and people that listen to my live stream know I say this. When I say I live at the edge of town, I literally live at the edge of town. I do. You know what I mean? But yeah, here's some warehouses here. This is fruit warehouses. They house apples, cherries, things like that. And of course you got houses that are here. Older houses, if you will. This house here too. I like this house. It's got a really nice front lawn. I mean, really nice. Watch, I'll show you. Really nice front lawn. Humongous. I would frolic in this. If I owned this, I would frolic in it every day. Look at that. I don't know what frolicking is, but I would do it. But yeah, see? Look. Huh? Isn't that nice? Big old yard, dude. But from what I gather, these apartments that I live in and these homes were generally for the workers, for the workers of the what you call it? That's what it was for. The workers of the fruit warehouses. And because it was the workers of the fruit warehouses, that's basically what went on. You know what I mean? And everybody lived here. Everybody generally lived here. Everybody lived close. But once they start making money, of course they moved up. Is it nice where you live? It's not bad. It's really not that bad. It really isn't. I mean, I see it as nice. In the realm of other people that live here, it might not be. That's my take on it. You know what I mean? So yeah. But anyway, it's not bad. I'll say that. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of homeless people here. A lot of folks that are disadvantaged. So you'll have a lot of people that live or sleep on the streets here. Like this right here used to be a popular spot. This area where homeless people would literally camp here. And of course, the city had to pass an ordinance to stop them from doing that. You know, because you got a trailer course here, a RV spot here. And of course, a lot of times when you have people living on the streets like that, they leave messes. Of course, they have to use the restroom, so they do it right there, and it stinks. So it's a lot of stuff involved. But here it is. Here's the good old homestead for now. For now. See it? The apartments. This is called the Mesa Apartments. That's what it's called. This is it. This is where I live. And it's kind of nice because, but like I said, a lot of homeless folks come here. A lot of disadvantaged people. Sometimes drugs, stuff like that. I haven't had any problems here ever. I've been here 2 years now, over 2 years, and I never really had any kind of problems here, you know. But I'll probably, yeah. Well, sometimes. Okay, so here we go. This is it. This is the building I live in. And that is my apartment right there. I stay on the top floor. But it's got an outer lock, see? Where you have to use your key to get in. It's not too bad. Yeah, you have a nice rest of day. Thank you. You as well. And thanks for listening and hanging in there. I appreciate it. You guys have a good night too. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.